welcome back to Zande. Today we're talking about, I don't want to call them horror stories, but I also don't want to call them inzomi or inganigwani. So I think we'll just put it under a banner of like folk tales. So stories passed down to us from our parents, from their parents, whatever.
Folk tales, what are you talking about? No, for
really?
real.
Okay, maybe in Xhosa, because in Zulu, inganekwane is more like the mystical, like the rabbit.
The fairy tale.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Literally, it's that.
Always, it's always.
Always me. I try my best. We don't do it on purpose. We really
oh my gosh.
Like, in my head, it just makes how?
You know when something just goes over your head?
Like, okay, so basically, the two stories that I'm about to tell, my mom told me as true stories, but I'm doubting, guys. Like, I'm not sure. So I'll just tell them as true stories. So basically, my mom is from like a farm called, well, you know the English word like a farm, a village. Emaplasini called Port Petersburg, and she was basically telling me how
English Port Petersburg. Port Petersburg.
It's actually in Afrikaans, so I don't understand.
Port
Petersburg. Port Petersburg.
So like, the reason why I'm saying that I'm not sure if these stories are true stories is because whenever she tells them, they have a lesson. You know how Intomi and Inganebani have lessons?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, is it for the purpose of the lesson or did it really happen? Like, what's up?
Okay.
So basically she told me that an uncle of mine, and it's very convenient that it's a dead uncle, right? So I can't ask him, right? So she's been telling us the story like since we were young. Actually, don't ever get into ungahambe ebusuku, and if uhambe ebusuku ungangena emotweni ungazazi, right? So the normal like don't get into strangers' cars.
Yeah.
So uthi umalume was drunk, right? So kune tavern by our house bizwa ngoma ithangazi. So my Tangaza is like really close.
Tangaza or Tangaza?
Tangaza.
Oh, Tangaza. Oh my Tangaza.
You're doing weird.
Yeah.
So
oh
my
Oh my
we have a nickname for it. So basically she was telling us how this uncle of ours is drunk, and then he was drunk and then he took the wrong route home, right? Then when he took
Didn't you say it's around the corner?
It is, he was drunk.
So like, did you go like
did you just walk out and
did you like
no.
What happened?
So he just went on like off ramp. So my mom is like, waboni monto, right? Like, what's happening with this car? Because
so yeah, walk Uncle Wako.
He's walking home, but he's not walking home because he's lost the way.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
So he gets into this car and he greets this man, right? And he's like, hey, daughter, you look familiar. Like, you look like somebody I used to know. This car also seems familiar. Like, what's going on? And this guy's like, nah, you don't know me, nah. Let me just drop you off, nah. And he's just thinking it's one of, truck drivers when they drive past at night, nah. So apparently, guys, ahamba. And then he keeps saying like, kushayumoya in this car. Like, why is there so much air? Like, no, like as in the wind. Like as in the wind is coming to me like over my windy. Like, and apparently like the guy just wouldn't close the windows because the air just kept coming at him. So guys, ahamba, and then after that, he forgets the process between leaving the car and getting home, or not getting home, but like waking up, right? So he wakes up, and is he not on a grave? Like on a tombstone.
On a tombstone.
And not a tombstone, on a grave. Because in my farms, a lot of people they ngwaba people in their yards, right? So he wakes up in the front, in the back, wherever there's space. So he literally gets there, avuge, and he's at this house like around the neighborhood, and he's literally sleeping on top of this man's what you call this?
Which man?
And then he wakes
Which
up.
man?
Imani.
The truck driver's grave.
Who said he was a truck driver? Did I tell you he's a truck driver?
Okay.
So he like wakes up, and as he wakes up, like now it's a spectacle because even in the Batbakona are like, why are you sleeping on top of his bed? Nah. And then he's like, no. Konje, like, who is this person that passed away? So they tell him, you know, puts man, nah. He's like, Konje, puts man away, driver, in, and he's like, yeah. And then it comes to his head that that's the car, and the guy that he was in the car with was the guy, was the guy that had passed away. And then now he wakes up and he dusts himself, and he's like, he actually realizes Uti, like ubeshushuluza the whole way.
What's
so
that?
Ukshushuluza is like being dragged like the whole way from
like
no, that's another thing. He was being dragged like on his back. Like, guys.
So
yeah. Snake cuckoo.
Guys.
Is your uncle still alive?
I told you, like, conveniently.
Now imagine now he's being dragged by someone he thinks he's in the car.
Say shut more.
I think that's noise to laugh at the fact that he was like, there's so much Guys, so literally for a while, like that story resonated with us, and we were just like, nah, like we're not trying to walk out at night, like nothing. And you ask Tiwa when it's at night, like, like this evil person and that, and I would actually like. But yeah, and then the other story, guys. The other story has the same purpose, like which is like don't walk around strangers, nah. But this one is different. So actually there's more than one. I think I should tell more than one. Guys, my mom has so many ghost stories, right? And she tells them as if she's lived through them. Like she tells them as if she's literally like lived through them. So this one, and you know this story, and it's, you know, when you're in the farms, right? Not the farm, okay, the village. You just say Islamin. You're very carefree and you go anywhere, you know. All the houses are like really close. Everybody like really knows each other. True. So there's no like, I'm not gonna go to Claremont because what am I doing in Claremont type of situation. Like you walk that distance and you don't even feel it.
That's true.
So my cousins used to always want to do that, you know. Like you're there, like you just like want to walk around for no reason.
For when? Oh, for them.
No, for my cousins.
Okay.
Especially my older cousins, you know, they want all the farm boys for no reason.
Cute farm boys. Man, did you run love?
Village love. No. So, my mom is like, no, she was going to visit my grandmother who worked like. I wanna compare the distance in terms of a place here in Cape Town, but like not everyone is gonna be able to
like
understand or relate. But it was quite a distance. Like it wasn't close.
Like 30 kilometers.
Probably.
Jeez.
Like probably, yeah. Because she worked at a hotel and they lived in a farm.
Okay.
And you know Abilu wanted to just stay there and So I was like they're walking and about 3. And then they see like a waterfall, like a river type of situation. And they're like, nah, let's go there, nah. As they approach closer, right, my mom is like, they hear singing, like this beautiful voice, like when she says it, she's like a crisp, like she's like, I still haven't heard another beautiful voice as that one, right?
Is this your mom now?
This is my mom. Like, Mas China.
She was there.
Mas China as if indaba yakhe, and ngikhule ngikholwa, except now when I grow up I'm like,
babes,
when they get there, like they see this white woman showering in the
Waterfall.
river, the waterfall. Apparently, the white lady's like, oh, you guys should come over now.
Yeah,
the water's so great.
come over.
No, but my mom can't say.
Come over.
My mom can't
Come over.
No, man, Becky, come here. No. So my mom is like, umlunga babisi, right? And like, they don't understand. And then my mom tells them, hey, Elias, please. And then they're like, nah, get you see it, nah, like feeling. And then the one, right?
Come on over.
I want to know, what did your mom say?
So now they derailed from their route because now they're contemplating. And then the one, my mom was walking with one of her friends, is like, hey, to us now, Lana, asambe, na. And then my mom is like, no, let's stay. Right? So now she's alone. And then they're like, no, let's go. Bam. As they go. There's like, as they leave the river, there's not voices. As they leave the river, she's like, she feels like a strong wind, like passing them. Right? And then, you're like, I will guys. And then the one whispers, in the river, they're like, hey, na, got that in your leg was Bamlungu.
Yeah.
So they get, so when they get to the hotel, and then they saw this like lady, and then they tell my granny, yo, against the waterfall, na. My aunt is like, against the waterfall, nanny, like 1 + 1, like against the waterfall. And then they're like, no, like and I'm just like, partially, I'm like, it ain't true, but then I'm just like, I ain't trying to mess with like the river.
So it's suspected that it was a snake.
It's not
that
suspected.
Turned into a person.
It's not
turned back into a snake again.
According to my mom, it's not a suspicion. It's an actual thing. But what she was saying was that Luamlung wasn't really Umlungu. It was just like, I don't want to say
disguise.
a bit. No, it's so dramatic.
Disguise. It was a facade.
No, it was like it wasn't really a person. It was just like a facade. You know, like a hallucinating
something like a projection.
No, at school when they used to have the projector. So yeah, guys, my mom has told me so many. Like, we could literally stay on this couch for hours, but like, I don't want us to. But basically, I don't want to.
Trying to leave us?
I don't want to say. I'm trying to be here for a long time. Here for a good time.
You tried.
No, the thing is, guys, did you see that?
I'm way on top. I feel blessed.
No.
See how moral of the story: don't trust white people.
Snakes project.
I mean,
snakes project.
And not all cars are cars. Get out.
Get out, literally.
Like, alcohol is you will literally lose your way home and have to have a ghost relocate you, bitch. Yeah. So I said, bitch.
I mean, like relocate you, what, bitch?
So yeah, with this segment, we're telling folk stories, folk tales. So please tell us about your favorite folk stories, folk tales. You know, stories that were passed down from you, from your mom, to like the peeps down from you.
The peeps that.
The peeps that.
I don't know what the peeps that are. Your younger siblings, your nieces and nephews, all of those peeps. And then we're gonna have Pumzi tell his story next. And then Yolisa's gonna tell his stories next.
And basically, guys, while we're doing these FolkTales / like horror stories, is that we're trying to retain all of this information so that we don't lose it, guys. So now you guys can have stuff that you can pass down to your children and your grandchildren,
Their children.
and it makes like night times really fun
They
in your
do,
home,
they
in
do,
a
they
household.
do.
When you're sitting there, just sitting.
Well,
in
Pillow
the-
talk cute. Pillow talk cute.
Yeah, Eva. It's
Your
always-
pillow talk cute. I not bow. Known to I go.
So basically, we're just going down memory lane, we're reminiscing, so join us on this journey. I mean, Devs.
No.
Okay, give us a like, subscribe. Go for subscribe.
Guys, please subscribe. Please like. Please like.
Guys, please subscribe.
Like honestly.
Like honestly, like really now.
Turn on your notifications as
Come
well,
on.
please.
Like.
I heard someone say on YouTube saying, guys, could you just subscribe, please? I mean, like, because if you watch without subscribing, that's a bit creepy. Just subscribe.
Yeah.
Just please.
I don't think it's creepy. You can still watch.
I'm joking.
But like at some point,
just
subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribing
Press
is
the
free.
button. Yeah.
And the like button.
And the like and the comment.
And the sharing.
comments.
Yes, please.
Just all of the above.
Please.